Wish you a blessed day, students. Hope all of you are happy at home. Students, welcome to today's class. This is your class 8 general knowledge, and this is your unit 1, that is our country. In unit 1, that is our country, in our previous class we have learned about Rashtrapati Bhavan, and today let's get started with Constitution of India. So, the Constitution of India is the supreme law of India. The document lays down the framework demarcating fundamental political code, structure, procedure, powers, and duties of government institution and sets out fundamental rights, directive principles, and the duties of citizens. It is the longest written constitution of any country. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, chairman of the drafting committee, is widely considered to be its chief architect. Next, some more information about our constitution, that it was adopted by Constitutional Assembly, that is Constituent Assembly, on 26 November 1949 and became effective on 26 January 1950. And one more information, that it was made in 1947, but it was adopted on 26 November 1949. That is, the Constitution replaced the Government of India Act in 1935 as the country's fundamental governing document, and the Dominion of India became the Republic of India. Next, this is our preamble, the Constitution of India. So, the preamble to the Constitution of India is a brief introductory statement that sets out guidelines which guide the people of the nation. The preamble can be referred to as the preface, which highlights the entire Constitution. So, it was made in 1947 but adopted on 26 November 1949 by the Constituent Assembly, okay, and came into effect on 26 January 1950. So next is here about we Indians follow the democratic system of government where all citizens above the age of 18 years can cast their votes to elect their representatives. All of you, I think all of you should know this. Subsequently, the government is formed by these representatives to govern the nation according to the Constitution of India. So, National Voters Day is 25 January. This is the foundation day of Election Commission of India. So, here is our Constitution of India, that is, our Constitution of India has three branches, and those are the legislature or the parliament, the executive, and the judiciary. Here, the Parliament of India. So, the Parliament of India is the supreme legislative body of the Republic of India. It is a bicameral legislature composed the President of India, then the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. So, the President of India, in his role as it is the President, this diagram will represent that the President of India in his role as head of the legislature has full power, but the President can exercise these powers only upon the advice of the Prime Minister and his Union Council of Ministers. So he was the President of India is first citizen of India, symbol of unity, integrity, and solidarity, head of the state, and commander-in-chief of the Indian Armed Force. And also the President have some powers. Okay. The next, a president must be. How a president must be? Let's know. A citizen of India, completed 35 years of age, qualified to become a member of the Lok Sabha, not hold any office of profit under the government of India or the government of any state or under any local or other authority. Okay. Uh, Shall not be a member of either House of People or House of Legislature of any state, and also a president elected for a term of 5 years. So next, this is about Lok Sabha or the House of the People. Lok Sabha or the House of People, that it is also known as the lower house, and the maximum strength of the house allotted by the Constitution of India is 552. This is the maximum strength of the house, but currently the house has 543 seats. And now member of Lok Sabha must be that a citizen of India not less than 25 years age and elected for a term of 5 years. So next proceed to Rajya Sabha. Rajya Sabha or Council of States. So Rajya Sabha is also known as upper house. The maximum strength of the house is allotted by the Constitution of India is 250. This is the maximum strength, and where 238 are elected members and 12 are appointed by the President of India. It currently has a maximum membership of 245, where 233 are elected members and 12 are appointed by the President of India. But currently it currently has a maximum membership of 245. Currently here 245 members, but and where 233 are elected members and 12 members are appointed by the President of India for their contribution. They can be chosen for their contribution to arts, literature, science and social services. So what a member of Rajya Sabha must be: a citizen of India, at least 30 years old, elected for a term of 6 years, and where 1/3 members retire in every 2 years. Next, some questions are here for you. Choose the correct option. First one is, which of the following is the supreme lawmaking body of our country? Options are Vidhan Sabha, Parliament, President. Think. That is, answer is B, Parliament. Next question is, how many members are there in the lower house of Parliament or the Lok Sabha? Options are 545, 250, 543, and the answer is 543. Currently in Lok Sabha there are 543 members. So now next, how many states and union territories are there in India besides the National Capital Territory of Delhi? Students, I will discuss on it about the states and union territories of India in the next class. That there are many changes, so I will discuss about it. So here the options are 29 states and 6 union territories, 28 states and 7 union territories, 28 states and 8 union territories. So the answer is 28 states and 7 union territories. So if you have any doubt regarding this, I will clear this your doubt in your next class. You can ask me. So next question is, how many members are there in the upper house of parliament or the Rajya Sabha? Options are 245, 260, 250, and the answer is 245. Currently, there are 245 members in the upper house of parliament. Next question is here, who heads the Union Council of Ministers? Options are the Chief Minister, the Prime Minister, and the President. So the answer is the Prime Minister. Next question is, which is the highest court of justice in our country, India? That is Apex. The options are Apex Court of India, Supreme Court of India, High Court of Odisha. So the answer is Supreme Court of India. So next, who is the Supreme Commander of our Defence Force? Options are the President, the Prime Minister, the Chief Minister, and the answer is the President. Next, the constitutional head of our country is constitutional head. The options are the President of India, the Prime Minister of India, the Vice President of India. Answer is the President of India is the constitutional head of our country. So the next question is, how many members of Rajya Sabha retire in every 2 years? So just you have heard that 1/3, 2/3 or half. That is your 1/3 members. They retire in every 2 years of election. From that 233 members. Okay. So next question is, who is the ex officio chairman of Rajya Sabha? Options are the Vice President of India, the President of India, the Prime Minister of India. The answer is the Vice President of India. So your next question is, what is the minimum age to be an eligible candidate for election as President of India? Minimum age. Remember students, the options are 35 years, 45 years and 30 years. So the answer is 35 years, and 30 years is for Rajya Sabha member and 25 years is for. Next question, how many members of the Rajya Sabha are nominated by the President of India? Nominated members. Those are 238, 12 or 245. Those are 12 members. So the answer is 12 members. So how the 12 members are nominated? By the President. The President can appoint those 12 members for their contributions to art, literature, science and social services. For these reasons, they can be nominated or appointed by the President of India to the Rajya Sabha. So next is a question for you students, that do you know that who appoints the Chief Justice of India? Chief Justice of India means the justice who are in the Supreme Court. Those who appoints the Chief Justice of India. So you think upon it, or you can search also. So good luck to you students. Find out the answer. Comment me in my comment box, or you can message me through my WhatsApp number. Okay students, thank you. I hope you all guys have enjoyed it, and safe at home, be at home. Thank you.